Welcome to Think Different TV presents Play or Pass, the game show where you take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. And here's your host, Bubbles.
Welcome everyone to an exciting game of Tdtv'S Play or Pass. We have two amazing contestants ready to compete. So let's meet them, shall we? Player one is KB. Give KB a warm welcome, everyone. And KB, I got one question for you. Are you ready to pop?
Absolutely.
All right. And player two is Dee. All right, give Dee a warm welcome, everyone. And Dee, I got one question for you. Are you ready to pop?
Yes. Pop, pop, pop.
Go. Pop, pop, pop. That's what I'm talking about. I love the enthusiasm, guys. And here we go. We're going to go right into our toss-up question. Our toss-up question is worth 100 points. We're going to also see who gets control of the board. Here we go. This is the tallest mountain on Earth. Raise your hand if you know the answer.
Is it Mount Fuji?
I'm sorry, no, that's not the answer, KB.
Is it Mount Everest?
Mount Everest is the answer.
Oh, man.
And Dee, you have control of the board. In this round, we have a 100, a 200, a 300, a 400, and 500 point question. All right, because you have control of the board, where are we going first? 100, 200, 300, or 400, or 500?
I'll go with 300.
300 point question. Here we go. The category for this question is R&B. And Dee, based on your knowledge of R&B, would you like to play the question or pass the question to KB?
She ain't got no knowledge.
I'll pass, because I know he don't know nothing.
All right, KB. She says you know nothing about R&B. And that may very well be the case. You can pass it back to Dee if you're not confident about the category. Or you can play the category and get double the points when you get it correct. You gonna pass it back?
Yeah, I sure am. I'm gonna pass it right back to her. Yeah, take that. See how you like it. Yeah. Now answer the question.
He has used his pass back. Oh my gosh.
Pass back.
Now, Dee, you
like
have a pass back this round as well. Now, you can pass it back to KB or you can save it for later on in the round. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
I will save it.
Okay, she's going to save it. She's going to answer this question. All right, here we go. The question is, this magazine created the term R&B for use in a marketing campaign.
I don't know.
She doesn't know. She does not know, and
you don't know either.
She doesn't know. The magazine was the Billboard magazine. The Billboard magazine is the magazine, and because you passed it to KB and he passed it back to you, he gets double the points.
Yeah.
All right. So that takes him to 600 points, and he has control of the board. So KB, are we doing a 100, 200, 400, or 500 point question?
I'm going to do 200.
200. Oh, man, with them eyes, he's like, he's ready. All right. So the category for this question, it's Let's Tango. So let me give you a little insight on what that means. So tango is spelled T-E-N-G-O. So that means text lingo. Based on your knowledge of text lingo, would you like to play the question or pass the question to D. Reese?
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
He's going to play it. All right, here we go. 200-point question. Here we go. SMH.
What does it mean to me? Shaking my head.
Shaking my head is the answer. Oh man. All right, KB, you maintain control of the board. We have a
Just
100, a
remember,
400. Just remember
remember
what?
who gotta make your lunch.
It's crazy when husband and wives go head to head, man. KB might be taking a chance winning this game.
Yeah,
KB,
baby,
are we
just
going
like
to
that.
100, 400, or 500?
Let's get that 100 on out the way. Yeah.
All right, here we go. The category for this question is, once again, R&B. So based on your knowledge of R&B, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Diris?
I'm gonna pass it to D. Reese. That one over there.
All right. He's passing it to you, Diris. Now, you do have a pass back left in this round, and you can very well use it. Or you could take a chance at answering the question and getting double the points. What are we doing?
I'm gonna pass it back. Now, how about that?
All right. She's going to pass it back. And guess what, KB? You have no more pass backs this round. So you have to answer this question. All right. Here we go. The category is R&B. And the question is as follows. This group's first album was titled The Writings on the Wall.
Oh man. Who's right on? Not right off my head like that. It's too early. Let's see. New Edition?
New Edition, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Because I know the answer.
Oh,
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Latavia, Latoya.
That's what I look like, a Destiny's Child fan. That's what I've been playing in the car the last 2 weeks. I should have known better. That's all I play is Destiny's Child.
And guess what, KB? Since you passed it to D. Reese and she passed it back to you, and you got it incorrect, she got double the points. So that gives her 200 points. And she has control of the board. Now, D. Reese, would you like the 400 or the 500-point question?
We're going to do the 400.
400-point question. Okay. The category for this question is football. Based on your knowledge of football, would you like to play the question or pass the question to KB?
I'll pass it.
You all passed it, and KB, you have no pass backs left. So you must answer this question. Are you ready?
Yeah. Come on.
3 teams play their home games in Florida: Jacksonville Jaguars, Miami Dolphins, and this team.
What? Florida teams. Okay. Let's see. The Jaguars, Miami Dolphins.
Thinking like you know the answer. You don't know.
I don't, but still, I'm gonna try to know. Let me think. Dang. No. No, I don't know my football teams. I don't. I'm a basketball player. All right.
All right. The
I
answer
got
was
no
the
back.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Tampa Bay
Ain't no, oh, yeah, you ain't know that. You ain't know that.
I could have knew it, though.
D. Reese passed it to you, KB, and you got it incorrect. She got double the points.
Oh,
so
double
she got
me
800
twins.
points.
Hey, man, why y'all don't? Man. You gonna share your points with me, baby?
No.
What you mean, though? That's all right.
And D.
Your
Reese,
points
we have
anyway.
one final question on the board for this round, and the category is geography. Based on your knowledge of geography, would you like to play the question or pass the
Why
question
you
to
laughing
KB?
like I don't know geography?
Because it ain't got map quest.
You know what?
Google navigation.
Shut up. I was in junior RTC. I know some geography. I know how to read a map. Do you know how to read a map?
Okay.
Can you read coordinates? Thank you, sir. I'm sorry to the lovely host. What was the question again? Because this fool got me distracted.
So I asked, your category is geography. Would you like to play the question or pass the question to KB?
I'm going to pass it to Professor KB here.
Well, you a hater. Because you know I ain't got no pass backs. You keep doing me like this.
KB has to answer this question. Here we go. This ocean is the largest ocean in the world.
In the world, Craig.
In the world, Craig? Come on, see? Is it the Pacific Ocean?
Pacific Ocean. You are correct. You are correct. And because D. Reese passed it to you and you got it correct, you got double the points. I'm telling you guys, this is a close game.
You only got it because I passed it to you. I felt sorry because you ain't got no points.
No, you just hating on me because I ain't got no pass backs. Yeah, you ain't got no pass backs. You was trying
I was trying to give you some points to catch up with me.
You use mind games, Depot. Using mind games, Depot.
And after that amazing round, y'all won't believe how close this is. It's still anybody's game. KB, you have 1,800 points.
Oh, yeah.
And you have 1,100 points. This is, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see what will happen in the second round where the points are doubled. And it's still anybody's game here on Think Different TV's Player Pass. And with that, we're going to take our first commercial break.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Enjoying the show? Big fan of trivia game shows? Would you like to be a contestant on Tdtv'S Pop? We'd love to have you. Contact us at 267-225-1824 or email lashiastar2@gmail.com.
And we are back. We are back after that commercial break. Shout out to our sponsor. And we are here with KB and D. Reese, husband and wife going head to head. And man, is it a close game so far. KB is in the lead with 1,800 points. And D. Reese has 1,100 points, but it's still anybody's game. Oh my goodness, we're going into the second round, and we're going to do it with a toss-up question worth 200 points. All right. Who will gain control of the board in this round? We'll see. We will see. In the 1957 children's book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch steals holiday presents and decorations from this town. Raise your hand if you know the answer.
Can I try to
Is it
answer it?
Whoville?
Damn!
I don't know.
What
Whoville?
did you say, KB?
Nah, he ain't say nothing.
KB, what did you say?
Say what you was gonna say.
Whoville?
It is Whoville.
Ah! She over here saying, KB. I'm like, he ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. You know what? You supposed to listen to your wife, KB. You ain't eat no lunch. I'm not fixing no lunch.
All married men out there.
You supposed to listen to me.
Listen, when the
Don't let her
host
be
bubbles
with you
asked
on TV
for the
shows.
answer, and you said it, you already said it. So, KB, you got 200 points, and you also have control of the board. In this second round, points are doubled. All right. We have point values of 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000. KB, you have control of the board. Where are we going first?
Oh, the 200.
200-point question? Okay, here we go. All right. The category for this question is pop culture.
Yeah, you know
Based
that.
on your knowledge of pop culture,
Yeah, you know that.
would you like
a bus like
to
that? Oh,
play the question or pass the question, KB?
going to passing it. Yes.
All right, D. Reese, he's going to pass to you. In this round, you do have a refresh of pass facts. So y'all each
Ooh,
have
a
a
refresh.
on
Save it
on
this time.
round.
Yeah.
So, D. Reese, you do have a pass back. Would you like to use your pass back or play this question?
I'll play this question. I will at least try.
All right, here we go. KB, you done passed it, so she's gonna answer it. If she gets it right, she gets double the points. Here we go. She is the first and only Disney princess with a tattoo.
Man, come on, man. Bruh, why would y'all do that? What Disney princess got a fucking tattoo? Hey. What's that girl? Nothing. What's her name? From Entangled, the Tangled Princess. That's the only one I could think of that might have a tattoo. I don't know.
All right. The answer, and y'all won't believe this, is Pocahontas. Pocahontas has a tattoo.
You know what?
Pocahontas.
Cause she Indian.
And KB, you got double the points. It's still
I
anybody's game.
I didn't hear the children cry over the moon.
It's still anybody's
Y'all
game.
gonna make her come in here and slap my phone down. Look what you get me into. You know I gotta deal with her after this show, right?
Yeah, and you still gotta go to work. You still gotta go to work with no lunch.
I should have picked another day.
KB, you still have control of the board. We have a 400, a 600, 800, and 1,000-point question left. Where are we going next?
We're gonna do the 400.
400-point question. Here we go. The category for this question is science. Science.
Oh,
So based on your knowledge of science, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Derice?
oh, this is the perfect time to pass it to Derice again.
All right, here we go, Derice. You do have a pass back.
Pass back.
Oh man, you
Pass
know
it
what?
back to you, man.
See?
So
Well, you should
KB,
pass
you
back
do
the
Back
have-
on your ass, nigga.
That ain't even right.
KB, you do have a pass back that you can use to pass it back to Derice, or you can save it for later in the round.
No, I ain't using mine though. I'm keeping mine. Keep my pass back.
All right,
come on with it.
He's going to go for this question, and the question is as follows. This is the hardest natural substance on Earth.
Diamond.
I'm sorry, what was that?
A diamond.
A diamond. He is absolutely correct. Oh my
Of course I'm correct. Come on.
goodness.
I'm freaking genius over here. The knowledge is just pouring out. Look at it. Look at it. Look, I'm making a mess. Knowledge.
Guess what? He got double points. That's 800 points for KB. Oh my goodness, on fire, man. 600, 800, and 1,000 point questions left. Where are we going next?
We're going to do the 600, right? We got 600 out there?
Yes, 600 is on the board. Don't do too much celebrating KB because she might she look like she's ready to jump over the screen at you. She's about to get you. Well, guess what, KB? The category for this question is movies. Based on your knowledge of movies, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Derice?
I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I passed you nothing.
He's gonna play it. Derice, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. This actor in Backpacker was in The Outsiders, Wayne's World, and Tommy Boy.
Oh, snap. Man, I know the face, but I don't know the name. Dang, I don't even know.
All right, Derice, you have a chance to steal. Do you have an answer for me?
No, I do not.
All right, the answer was Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe. All three movies. And guess what, KB? You maintain control of the board. We have an 800 and a 1,000 point question left.
What year was that movie? I probably wasn't even old enough yet.
You know what? Stop. Stop.
Of course you're going to know all the old movies.
Stop it.
It sounds a little bit like age shaming on the Think Different TV players.
What year was that? What year was that?
KB.
Stop.
So KB, are we doing 800 or 1,000?
We're gonna do 800.
800. All right. The category for this question is hip hop. Based on your knowledge of hip hop, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Derice?
I'm gonna play it. I'm hip hop.
You better get it right.
He's going to play the question. Derice, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. He is considered the godfather of hip hop.
Oh man. lot of names I could say.
I know. I got 2 names, but I don't know.
Dang, you sure it's the Godfather ain't the teacher? Dang. It's only 2 of them I can think of. Big Daddy.
I'm sorry, no, that's incorrect.
Is it KRS-One?
D-Reese,
Shut up!
Who is it? Who is it?
D-Reese, you have a chance to
Who you
steal.
think?
I was going to say, but you already answered it. I was going to say KRS-One, but I don't know now.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
both are incorrect.
Well, who is it?
Who was it?
Africa Bambaataa.
Who is? Oh my God! What? Who said that? I mean, you know what? No disrespect, Bambaataa. I just ain't never heard that.
Remember, it said
I
the
never heard that
Godfather
before.
of hip hop. So Africa Bambaataa was the answer.
Godfather of hip hop.
So I can't say he ain't. So hey.
All right, here's the final question in this round. KB, you still have control of the board. I'm going to give you the category. The category is mythology. Based on your knowledge of mythology, would you like to play the question or pass the question to D-Reese?
I'm going to pass.
All right. And D-Reese, you have no passbacks in this round. So I'm going to give you, D-Reese, here we go. In Egyptian mythology, he is the god of the afterlife.
Oh, man.
I
know his name. Do you know his name?
So do I. Yeah, actually I do.
Well, what is it then?
I ain't saying
D-Reese, you're supposed to be the one to answer.
Answer it.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Grim Reaper.
I'm sorry, no, that's not the answer. The answer was Osiris. Osiris is
You weren't going to say that.
God of the afterlife.
What I was going to say.
This was a crazy game because KB passed that question to you and you were unable to get it correct. He got double the points. And that brings the total scores to KB with 5,200 points and D-Reese with 1,100 points. Oh my gosh, it was a close game at first. The second round it was truly a game of strategy in this episode. Oh my goodness.
Passbacks. And what you gonna do?
Pass it to your wives. Pass it to your wives.
Unfortunately, you did not win this episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass, but I enjoyed having you on as a competitor. Do you have any final words for the people out there?
Yes. I mean, I had fun. It was a good game. You know, most of the questions he got right because, you know, he was passing back. He really didn't know nothing. So give y'all, you know, think strategy. You don't even gotta know nothing. Just have a good strategy. And you can win just like him. You win just like him. A big goofy.
And D-Reese, we enjoyed having you on, but unfortunately we have to pop your bubble. Bye. All right.
Ow, you know what I'm saying?
KB, you are
big
victorious in this episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass. How you feeling?
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like a winner. I'm feeling like my bubble ain't popped. I was scared. I was nervous, but I came through in the end. You know what I'm saying? Because my past game was crazy. She
All
can't
right,
mess with me.
KB. This final round, I need you to listen closely. You have $25 in the kitty. You can choose to either pass up on the final round and keep the $25, no questions asked. You can play warm with the chance of winning up to $40, or you can play cold, going all or nothing with the chance to win up to $50. But hold that thought. I don't want you to make a decision just yet. We're going to take a commercial break.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Enjoying the show? Big fan of trivia game shows? Would you like to be a contestant on Tdtv'S Pop? We'd love to have you. Contact us at 267-225-1824 or email lashiastar2@gmail.com.
We are back. We are back after our commercial break. Shout out to our sponsor. We're here with KB, the person who is victorious in this episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass. And oh my goodness, this was a very, very close game. However, like I said, KB came out on top and he's going into this final round. Before the commercial break, I did give KB a number of choices to choose from. I asked him, would he like to pass up on the final round, play warm, or play cold? KB, you have a very tough decision to make. Now, before you make the decision, once again, you have a chance to pass on the final round, take that $25 home. You can play warm with the chance of winning up to $40, or you can play cold, going all or nothing. What are we doing?
I'm going to play warm.
He's going to play warm. Oh, man. Final round player. Here we go. Now, KB, the category for this question is baseball. Now, based on your knowledge of baseball, would you still like to go for it, or would you like to pass on this question?
I don't really have a lot of knowledge in baseball. I'm gonna have to pass.
You're going to pass on it? All right.
Yep. I don't know a lot about baseball. Dangerous.
He doesn't know anything about baseball, and guess what? I ain't mad at you. You're not going to risk it. You take home $15 today. Thank you so much for participating in this episode of Tdtv'S Player Pass. You are victorious, and you get to take $15 home. How are you feeling?
It feels good to win. Winning is good.
And guys,
something in life. I'm happy.
I know that's right. And that concludes another episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass. Bye.